Welcome back to the Module 3, Corporate Strategy. In the previous session, we spoke about resource-based value of the firm RVB, certain key concepts, importance of RVV, resource-based value of the firm, along with VRIO concept, which talked about valuable, rare, inimitable, and organized, VRIO. In today's session, I will be discussing about what are the company's competitively important resources and capabilities. Along with that, what are the tangible, intangible types of resources in an organization with certain appraising characteristics and steps for implementing RBV in corporate strategy. The material used for this slide has been taken from the recommended textbook as per the university syllabus and through internet and other sources. For the benefit of the student, few additional information is also shared so that a student or an individual could have a better understanding of what RBV is all about. So today the slide is, what are the company's competitively important resource and capability? A resource is a competitive asset that is owned and controlled by a firm. So we saw in the previous slide, resources are of three categories: tangible, intangible, and human resources or organizational capabilities. So capability is a capability is a capacity of a firm to competently perform some internal activities. Capabilities are developed and enabled through deployment of firm's resources. So what are such? So a company's strategy and business model must be well matched with the collection of resources and capabilities. For example, Titan, they are into manufacturing of watches, well known for the Titan watches. They are into Titan jewelry, Tanishq, the brand name of, into goggles, Fast Track. You have his sunglasses. The uniqueness about them is, I had gone to get glasses done for one of the Titan recognized center. It was a Titan corporate, it was a Titan office come. There was a small outlet which was kept for the employees, very limited outlet. And I had gone there where the glass is powered glass. It's not just the powered glass, you can get it as a sunglass also, dual formation variety. And their uniqueness is, they had some collection of the frames which is not available in other thing. Like you have in Lenskart also, you have very uniqueness is, you can have a 3D view where you can get, by giving your face recognition, you can have a different frames fitting which suits to your face could be seen. So they have a unique thing. That was one about thing. So they have a collection of resources and capabilities. The employees there are trained and they are people who know what are the offers or what are the different lenses in the firm. So they can give a better guidance and also product as per the requirement of the consumer. So whatever the company's strategy and business model is strengthened when exploiting resources that are competitively valuable, rare, hard to copy, and your competitors and the competitors cannot have a hands hold on it. So when you talk functional classification of organizational capabilities, when you talk, this was taken from different sources. It talked about corporate functions, capabilities, financial control. You have management development, strategic innovations, multidimensional coordination, acquisition management, internal management. management information comprehensive integrated MIS network linked to managerial decision making, R&D, research and innovative new product development, operations in terms of continuous improvement in the operations, batch productions or customized productions or mass production, product design, design capability. That's where Nokia, Apple, iPhone, today also they are security wise. If your Apple iPhone is also lost, the data cannot be taken over by somebody. It's not unless until your face recognition, the apps cannot open. It's a security wise, it has got some add-on features which other phones or other company may not have that much, or does not have that much security of data as Apple iPhone has it. So, marketing, brand management, building reputation of quality, responsiveness to market trends. For example, L'Oreal Cosmetics, Johnson & Johnson baby products. They have a brand of collection of Johnson, from Johnson toothbrush, Johnson soap, Johnson oil, Johnson baby brush, Johnson all variety of products, diaper available for the babies. It's well-known brand, that brand, reputation for quality. There may be any number of things, but still the moment Johnson & Johnson means it's related, that comes to our mind as a baby products. So sales and distribution, effective sales promotion execution. PepsiCo, when actually drinking of soft drinks has a pH value more than 7, which is harmful for the individual. That's why the advertisement came. There was a R&D department which say that no, drinking of soft drink is not, the content is less than, that one particular content is less than pH of 7, which is not harmful, which to the health. Doctors certified, research and development laboratory, experiments were done. So that speed of distribution, Amazon, in my first module I had spoken about vision, Amazon. What they taught? Reaching every customer with variety of the product, on time delivery, door delivery and buyback exchange offers. If you are an Amazon premium customer, your delivery time is reduced. Where for the normal customer, the delivery time is more. See, that is a cushion benefit they gave it to their Amazon customers. Variety of products. And the back chain, there is so much. Before even putting that Amazon, any product onto the Amazon portal, online shopping, there is a scrutiny of that product happens. Whether this product is acceptable in a particular country, what are the ingredients, there is a certification product, there is one particular terminology used for those employees. They certify, they find the standards. Is this of this particular criteria? If matches, then only the product is passed on to the Amazon website, website. Otherwise, it doesn't come to the portal. Rejection happens. So many processes are involved. So that customers at Singapore Airlines, Caterpillar. These are some few of the examples which you could, exemplars which you could see in this particular functional classification of organizational capabilities. Similarly, you have tangible resources, physical resources, state-of-art manufacturing plants. To know how the system process layout. Physically, if I say, you may not understand, but please, after seeing this video, have a thing, go visit 1 or 2 plant, maybe Bell or BHEL, you will know how the layout design, or Toyota Kirloskar, how the functioning process happens, design of the car, that assembly process, so that you equipments, efficient distribution facility, attractive real estate locations, projects we talk about today, Godrej properties. We talk about so many builders located in the heart of the city with all apartment or the developer, it by itself becomes a community sort of a thing, where you have a school, swimming pool, shopping complex, gymnasium, medical facility available, everything in one particular boundary. They have a particular name of that particular whatever the properties. So there you could see estate locations, ownership, internal resources, financial resources such as cash and cash equivalent, marketable security, companies' credit rating and borrowing capacity, investors' repayment talks about it, technological asset, patents, IPR, intellectual property rights, innovations, research and development activities carried out, patenting, copyrights, trademark, superior production technology and technologies that enable activities, organizational resources, how much server, the capacity of your servers to store information, proven quality control system. Vishveshwaraya Technological University is the first of its university to come into digital evaluation system. Evaluation of your examination, answer script done digitally. All the scripts have been scanned and there is a foolproof security. Nobody can get into it. There is lots of process involved. Storage, servers, workstations for storage of your data. Similarly, in IT companies, they work on foreign clients, storage of confidentiality of information, safety and security of information, hospitals, different departments, orthopedic, neurology, you have cataratic, skin epidemic. There are so many departments, but one patient, one unique login. The patient code is put, entire history of the patient is being on the system. So that talks about storage capacity of your servers, proven quality control system and strong network of distributors or real dealers. The firm's organizational resources, that's a tangible resources. Intangible resources, human brain, human mind, thinking uniquely, talent. In a company, an employee working for 8 hours, productivity is just of 2 hours. Employee working for 2 hours, the output is of 8 hours. Efficiency, effectively, capable workflows, talented employees in key areas, collective learning embedded in the organization, managerial note, brand image, reputation, yes. The moment you talk about, for example, you talk about any of your phones, Samsung, Apple, the brand. We all know Apple is eating apple, but today Apple means it's a high phone. So, brand names, trademarks, the unique logo, the design, slogan, product or company image, buyer loyalty, reputation for quality, superior service, relationship, joint venture. When two company comes together, there is a MOU, Memorandum of Understanding between an industry and an institute, where exchange of knowledge and practicality takes place. They work together for come out with a better idea, innovative products, services, given better, provide access to technologies, specialized or geographic markets, company culture, the norms of behavior, confidentiality, ethics, beliefs, principles and ingrained beliefs within the company. So these are the intangible resources. So appraising resources, you can see categorizes tangible and intangible resources as, you could have done it as a financial, physical, technological, reputational, taken from one of the sources is stable. So borrowing capacity, physical plant and equipment, talks about your asset, scale of the plans, alternative uses for fixed asset technology, R&D staff, expenditures, income, royalty income. Today copyright, a book has been written. Yes, people get royalty for that. A unique idea. That is again pulled in from various sources where you contribute your own knowledge to it. Training, experience, adaptability, commitment and loyalty of employee qualification, pay rates, turnover, speaks about appraising resources. So this was about the RBV, resources, resource based value of the firm, intangible resources, tangible resources, organizational capability or human resources. So now the last component we would talk about on steps of implementing RBV in corporate structure. This is again taken from one of the sources, secondary sources. So resource identification and assessment, identify all the resources available to organization, evaluate their potential to create value, their rarity and difficulty for the competitors to meet them, capability development, develop capabilities by integrating and coordinating resources, focus on process, skills and routines that enhance the firm's ability to use its resources effectively, competitive advantage analysis, use of the bureau, valuable, rare, inimitable and organized framework to analyze the resources and capabilities to provide sustainable competitive advantage, strategic development, alignment of resource and capabilities with overall corporate strategy, ensure organization structure and systems support the effective development of key resources and capability. Finally, continuous improvement, monitor and improve so that if there is any deviation, corrective action can be taken by the firm that it is in line with the organizational objectives. So stay ahead of competitors by innovating and enhancing the firm's unique strength. So these are the steps to implement RBV, resource based value of the firm. A glimpse of a RBV chart is there taken from the secondary sources. It says, see, when you talk about resources, you have tangible, intangible resources. Resources can be heterogeneous, immobile, sometimes homogeneous also, VRO, which can lead to competitive advantage. So your intangible and tangible resources must be either unique, rare, heterogeneous and have a Vero attributes to become that provide a competitive advantage. This was RBV of the firm. So this about Vero, which we have seen already in the previous resource analysis in your previous slide. Is your resources or capability valuable? If valuable, is it rare? If rare, is it not inimitable? If it is not inimitable, it is organized. Yes. If all this answer is yes, your resources are valuable, rare, inimitable and it is organized, then you have competitive advantage. If not, the outcome of it, if your resources are not valuable, competitive disadvantage. If your resources are not rare, any Tom, Dick and Harry company can have the accessibility to the firm's resources. When I say your resources, that means the firm's resources. There is no competitive parity. If the firm's resources are costly to imitate, if it is not costly to imitate, then competitor can take a temporary advantage or firm can imitate those resources and can have an advantage. If the resources are not organized in the firm, then competitive firm can take a competitive advantage of the company resources. If all these are unique, then the firm sustain competitive advantage. When I say when your resources means the firm's resources, that's what I meant to say. When the firm's resources are valuable, rare, inimitable and organized, then the firm, a firm A can have a competitive advantage over a firm B. Maybe they are in the similar lines, they are in the electronic field or whether they are in the entertainment field or whether they are in the manufacturing of the FMCG goods. If the firm of A has this VRIO, then the firm surely will have a competitive advantage on the firm B, which is in the same similar business. So, that glimpse can be seen as a chart here. So, resources, distinctive competitiveness can give strategies, competitive advantage in long run, the firm will get a superior profitability. So, benefits of having a resource based value for any organization is focuses on internal strength, emphasize leveraging what the company already excels, rarely than solely focusing on entire external opportunity. So, your sustainable competitive advantage, by focusing on resources, the organization or the firm can have a bureau advantage and can achieve long-term competitive advantage. Strategic resource allocation, help firm allocate resources efficiently and invest in the areas that provide most significant strategic benefit. Differentiation, enables firm to differentiate themselves in the marketplace through unique capabilities and resources. So, in overall you could see some of the few examples which I had discussed about a firm is there related to this thing. So, Apple Inc. Apple's core competency included strong brand, innovative design capabilities, and ecosystem of product or service. These competencies are valuable and rare and difficult to imitate. It is inimitable, providing a sustainable competitive advantage for Apple over its other cell phone manufacturers in the telecom industry or in the manufacturing industry of mobile phones. Google, capabilities in data analytics such search algorithms and advertising technology are built on unique and difficult to replicate resources, giving it a leading edge in the technology or tech industry. Toyota, yes, I had used about this example in my previous explanation. Toyota's capabilities in lean manufacturing and quality management developed through Toyota production system provide it with a significant advantage in the automotive industry. And that even there are other automotive industry also which have a significant relative advantage over the Toyota industry. So, these were a few examples for understanding the concepts of resource based value of the firm for you all. In overall you can say, or in overall you can conclude or you can summarize as RBV, resource based value of a corporate strategy, highlights the importance of internal resources and capabilities in attaining and sustaining competitive advantage. By identifying, developing, leveraging valuable, rare, inimitable and well organized resources, company or a firm can create unique strength that set them apart from competitors and drive long-term success. So, this was about resource based value of the firm, where we saw about 3 different categories: intangible, tangible and HR resources or organizational capabilities, along with its importance, certain few key components, examples of the company with VRIO framework, valuable, rare, inimitable and organized resources. We will come back for the SWOT and SWOT analysis in the next session.